This is CrossFit, kids. No!
Rise and shine, campers. It is Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, and we are on our way to the NPC Tampa Bay Classic. Yep, it's a little earlier than I'm usually up and at 'em, but you know what? Got a client competing. It's a local show, Tampa, my homies. So you're gonna see a lot of local people and some people from from my gym competing. People like Chris Bearcat, really awesome dude. Bringing a good physique, and then Taryn, she's been prepping for a long time, so I'm really excited to see all these people's work that I've that I've been friends with for a while. And then of course we got my client Jason competing in men's physique, his first ever show, so that'll be interesting. I also have 3 other clients competing today in different organizations in different states. Emily Hayden's competing in the NorCal Pro, and then I also have David Schulte, who's a natural bodybuilder. He's competing in Masters and Open, and then I also have Ali Katami, who's doing an NPC show in New Jersey, and he is a men's physique and classic physique competitor, so I'm really excited to see him because he brought some crazy conditioning. So yeah, let's just see how the day goes, and maybe we'll talk a little bit about how I peak people differently for each of these classes, because we don't all peak the same, right? You obviously don't want the same result for a bikini competitor that you do for a bodybuilder. So maybe as the day goes on, we'll kind of make that the theme of today's video. Here we go.
What do you do when your heart starts racing and your mind don't control what it thinks at times? In the clouds and it feels like heaven. While you're here, then you know you'll be just fine. For you know it, you're intoxicated. Fall asleep to a kiss that tastes like wine. But even dreaming, no, you can't escape it. Once it's over, then you can't wait to press rewind. And I guess it's just how it goes.
Well, prejudging is over at the show we were just at, but I don't even want to mention it because it frustrated me because they said no cameras inside, which is their right. I don't really get it with the modern social media, people sharing, tagging, that you would prevent people from taking videos and pictures because it would promote the show. So, yeah, we're just not going to mention the name of the show. It was good. Jason did well. He misread the peaking plan. He didn't drink any water all day, so I think he's going to be looking a little better for his open class, but we had to leave a little early, so we'll get feedback from him, and then we're going to go to the gym now, go get a bite to eat first, and train with Marc Lobliner. So let's go eat and lift. That's where I have to take one person. You feel when you were pumping up? Did you feel different?
I did. Yeah. You know what? I felt a little more.
So much data on it, but if I go in there,
I want the world. Yeah, I want the world. Yeah, I want it all. Said I want the world. Yeah, I want the world. I'm coming to get it. Don't care what you heard. Don't care what you heard. I'm taking it all cause I want the world. Yeah, I want the world. Yeah, I want the world. It's too easy feeling too comfortable. I don't think I can be satisfied. 2050 thought I had it all. Watch it all slow down just overnight. Never forget about the younger life. Wrong decisions led to sacrifice. A blessing in disguise got me working overtime. Now I'm on top like LeBron. I'm ripping the beats. I'm becoming the beats and they smelling defeat when they...
What's up, guys? So we are here at Powerhouse, North Tampa with none other than the amazing Marc Lobliner warming up. We're gonna hit chest today, so just enjoy the show.
bicycle. Working them abs.
He's functional. He's functional.
This is CrossFit, kids.
I will not be trying that.
Do this music during training. Oh shit! No! Do we have to do a how-to video now?
One cycle.
Dude, you just did your first cycle. Now, when I'm training alone, I do what Katie and I would jump around and talk.
Come on.
He's got it. This is awesome. You just kind of lean right back.
Yeah. Go. Crooked handles and all. Nice. Too easy.
We're gonna need to stack some on 160 for this guy. This guy's strong. I'll bet you put in the fridge. There you go, baby. Let's go.
One more.
Nice. Oh shit. Farmer's walk. Oh, you kicked it up. Woo. Let's go.
Wait down.
There you go. Nice.
Back it up one.
I'm good. You got Jen. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Oh, easy.
Let's go, Mark.
Come on. Elbow tuck.
Let's go, Mark.
Yeah. Come on. Lock it out.
Yeah.
It hurt more when I was using sleeves.
I'm just not going to be doing It's a good weight.
You did a chest workout in Tampa. And then you came to Orlando, you're like, what are you training today? I'm like, oh, I'm doing chest. You're like, okay.
Oh, that's good.
You have to have pretty.
Their arms are smaller. I'm like, how about God just wanted them to be that way? You ever think of that? Y'all know, do you count macros like every meal? Do you track them?
PC Universe in a couple weeks. What's going on, guys? It's Paul Revelia here in Tampa with a special guest, the entrepreneurial bodybuilding genius that is Marc Lobliner. Why don't you tell us what the fuck you're doing in Tampa?
Well, I'm here with Discount Nutrition Center. They carry my brand, so we're just there kind of hanging out, supporting them, and we'll be at the bodybuilding show tonight.
Yep.
Did a little event in store, and honestly, it's a good time to catch up with my man Paul. We've known each other for multiple years, dozen years probably.
Probably a decade, yeah.
Decade, wow. We knew each other when we were young. Like,
yeah.
back when we were all excited and young and things didn't hurt.
I remember the first time at Aaron's show, the OCB Midwest States.
Oh, yeah.
You came up to me and you go, well, you didn't come up to me, you go, whose bag is this? Because I had Extend in it. You go, whose bag is this? And I'm like, that's my bag. You're like, my man, what's going on? You took me out to your car and you gave me like a free duffel bag and a couple.
And then you beat my brother.
Yeah. Yeah. He got his pro card later on.
He did. He needed to pay his dues.
Yeah.
So that was a good show, man. That was what, didn't you win your pro card that year?
Yep, my pro card was 2009.
At least my brother didn't lose to someone who didn't win his pro card later on.
2009. Like,
dude, yeah. That was crazy. I remember, and my brother he won his pro card, he never used it. So
Aaron's a fantastic bodybuilder, and he's probably the lesser known of the two brothers, but fantastic physique as well.
He's, you know, he has some, like we all have deficiencies.
Yeah.
He's taller, but I mean, he does the only thing you can do is like, your shape is your shape. If your biceps are
you know what I'll do? I'll Chad, remind me, I'll put a picture right here in the video of me and Aaron, because they moved us next to each other on stage.
They did? Oh, shit, I don't even have that picture.
Yeah, I bought the package from the photographer.
We're Jewish. We don't buy anything. We try to, you know, get
you know what
free
I should
stuff.
do? Give me Aaron's email. I'll surprise him. I'll just send him all the pictures.
That would be cool. But my brother, you know, that was his first year competing.
Yeah.
So after that, he didn't have shredded glutes at that show. It was after that he was really able to get conditioned. I think it's really hard for a first show for anyone. I think just mentally, even though I knew how to coach him, but he just didn't dig deep enough to get glutes. A lot of people, some people have them year round. It's easy for some, but like for my brother with his height and all that, and he didn't have as much muscle, it was just so hard to get. And you just
I also think sometimes if you don't know what true conditioning is, you get a little satisfied when you start to see some ab veins. Yeah. And you're like, I look good.
Then you get on stage
another
and
8 weeks that you need to diet to see it from the back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, when you're in the IFBB and you weigh 280 pounds, and you have abs, it's different on stage where you don't notice it. But let's say my brother, he's 6'1", he competes in the 180s. If he doesn't have everything completely shredded, he's going to look just flat and soft. And so when you're competing, a lot of people don't realize, when you're competing naturally, if you're a percentage above 5 or 6% body fat, you're going to look washed out on stage.
Yeah.
So that's why it's almost become a diet contest, because you can only get so big. You're not going to see a Branch Warren on a natural stage.
Right.
But
there's a few anomalies, but for the most part, you're right. It comes down to conditioning and
there's like 2 anomalies.
Yeah.
There's like 2 of them.
But I mean, someone like Brian Whitaker, who's won multiple world titles, competes at 5'8", 5'9", 162, something like that.
Which is insane.
Insane, but he looks crazy.
Well, he has great insertions and great structure, so he can make 160 look like 190.
Yeah.
And he's good at posing too. His presentation, like if you've ever seen, I remember going to his room.
He's the ultimate professional.
I went to his room. What year was that? It was 2009, and it was my first time really meeting him in person. He was in long sleeves, and I would have never guessed he even lifted weights.
Oh,
and then
when he comes out in a baggy t-shirt. Yeah.
And then you see him on stage, and you're like, wait a second.
No way, that guy's natural.
What just happened? So I think that's the thing to look at. Yeah, but that was back in the days. That was
so. For those that don't know, Mark used to own a company, and he was the first person to ever send me a sponsorship contract. So I'll be forever grateful. He also sponsored people like Brian Whitaker and Kurt Widener, and you know, in my opinion, some of the best people in the sport of bodybuilding to this day were all like part of that Derek, Rob, like family.
I think see at the time natural body, and I still think it's the case. You know, natural bodybuilding really didn't get much exposure or any attention.
Right.
And I think what we want to do as a company, just like, even though there's really, you know, the return on investment from sponsoring people isn't great.
Right.
But we wanted to actually give back to the sport.
Yeah.
And that's why we decided to come up with what we called Team Civation at the time.
Yeah.
Which was kind of giving back to, and they since stopped doing that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it essentially gave back and recognized some of the best bodybuilders. I remember one year at the Arnold, I don't know if you were at that one, but we literally had if you knew natural bodybuilding, we had Doris, we had Kurt, we had Whitaker.
I was there the year before. You had Lane.
Yeah,
you had who was the big name at that time that I was freaking out? I think Brian Whitaker.
Yeah.
Because no one knew who he was, but we all knew him in the bodybuilding community. But no one was in his line. Everyone was in Lane's line, and I was more like, holy crap, that's Brian Whitaker.
Yeah. So I mean, we tried to actually, you know, use our position in the nutrition world to help promote natural bodybuilding. So that was kind of cool at the time, and I think now, problem with natural bodybuilding isn't exposure; it's infighting between organizations.
It's too divided right now.
There's too many numbers and letters. It's like I asked you last night at dinner. I'm like, I don't even know. This became this became that. So Paul had to kind of break down, and I've only been out of it for like 6 months.
It's kind of disappointing as someone who promotes my own show and who loves to give back to the sport and be involved. I'm kind of just letting it go where it's going to go, and then
it'll sort itself out.
And I still love my show. I'm still trying to put on the best possible show, regardless of organization, that I can put on to have the best show that people just want to come back to. So it doesn't matter what the letters are; it matters the experience they have.
And I mean, it's usually a good look. The best place to compete. And I've competed. I've never competed in natural show. I've competed in NPC now, but I've been backstage and I've judged over 50 natural shows.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, the best place to compete is in a natural organization. The camaraderie between the competitors and the family aspect.
You go home with friends. You make friends.
It's funny because if you're backstage, like, you know, when I competed in my first pro show in NABA, it was like backstage, everyone hates each other. Like, I just, you know, everybody, there's animosity. But you go backstage at like the Worlds or any pro show, everybody's joking around, taking pictures together, and the sense of family you have in your community is astounding. And that's what we think that is good for the industry.
So can we announce where you're going to be November 11th this year?
I'll be at your show, and not only that, I'm bringing the whole family because it's a reason to go on a Disney cruise. It's going to be a good time. You know, I just want to be there. I've told you I'm going to go, and last year things came up, but this year we're definitely going. It's already in the schedule, and we have to go because we've already scheduled a trip around the show.
Yes,
and we've already paid for the Disney vacation, so there's no way around it.
Ron's going to be here. Matt Liller's going to be here. Mark, it's going to be a reunion from the Uprising.
We're
going to get Doug here.
Yeah, are we going to go bowling?
We'll go bowling. We're going to go to Walmart, buy Pop-Tarts. We're going to do the
Walmart
dance
trip.
We did. What was
the Harlem Shake? Good God. That's still up there, man. It's got a couple 100,000 views.
Harlem Shake.
Bodybuilder. Yeah, Elite Bodybuilder Harlem Shake.
If you're bored.
it was an epic embarrassment.
And then the making of was also funny.
And just to let you know beforehand, Doug actually never swallowed any of those Pop-Tarts.
No, spit them out.
They were all over the floor. We had to actually vacuum them up afterwards.
Yeah.
So Doug wouldn't even eat a Pop-Tart for comedic value.
No.
That's Doug.
Hey, who's going to argue with Doug's results?
I can't wait. I mean, you got to see if like Chad and Damon, see what they're up to.
Yeah, dude, I love all those guys.
That would be,
like
an epic reunion. But yeah, I'll be here.
All right, we're going to go eat because we're bros.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up with that lettuce? That's such a waste of shit.
This is micros. You got to get your micros in.
I think what we did this week definitely helped a lot.
I will. Heading back to the show for finals to see how Jason's going to do. We've had a great day across the board. All the competitors are doing really well. They're real happy. We've talked to all of them. And so I'm really excited for how Emily did. She was just really thrilled with her overall look. So if you want to know more information about Emily, go watch her videos. She's going to have, I feel like, some really positive, good stuff going on. This is Jason's first show, so I want to get his take. I want to see what he thinks, what he wants to do next. Today was really fun because, you know, we got to spend time with Marc Lobliner, who's someone I've known for a really long time now, and you just watched the interview with him where we talked about he's going to be coming to my show in November of this year, November 11th. So if you're interested in a natural bodybuilding show in Tampa, Florida in November, come on down. You're going to get to hang out with some really cool people, be part of a great event. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for today. We're not going to try to fill this with any informative stuff. We're just going to keep it totally vlog style, just because today has been one of those days where I haven't really had a lot of time to sit back and look at any information, discuss things. It's really just been about go today. Work, clients, family, and you know, hanging and lifting some weights. So let's go see how Jason's doing.
Yeah? You see it popping?
Yeah, like all your flat in your traps. Exciting. Alright guys, well, today was interesting. Bodybuilding show, hanging out with Marc Lobliner, eating. Didn't really do any type of interesting answering any questions because honestly today was just it was a Saturday, and my focus on Saturday is competitors. I ended up having 5 competitors compete today, and I have one competing on a Sunday tomorrow. Go Benson. So really today was more of just like a day in the life vlog. Yeah, we're gonna do a really good one for Monday. Got some really cool stuff to talk about. So Sunday, it's a bro day. We had fun, hung out, lifted weights, laughed, ate, went to a bodybuilding show. I mean, that's living the dream, right? So hopefully you guys enjoyed the footage. Monday's video, it's gonna be a nice topic, and I think you'll enjoy it. So thanks for watching all week. I really appreciate the new subscribers. And yeah, let's have another great week. And give this video a thumbs up if you're digging Chad Nutter's edits.